Okay. So last week we had a choppy week. Okay. Very choppy week. Okay.
Last week
Everyone sees my
was
screen.
Yeah.
Was it
yeah.
hard?
Last week didn't.
Well,
There's no trade. That's not a good trade. Last week is so bad.
yeah. So last week was a very hard week. I think was very hard to analyze, and especially was the end of the month. So gold was uncertain. Is it going to be closing bullish or bearish, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where we're gonna start is we're gonna start from the monthly time frame, our monthly candle close, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna analyze how this monthly time frame close. Okay, we're gonna also do some. Okay, everyone hears me? Did I
Keep
disconnect?
going.
Yeah, we can hear you back. I can hear you.
Okay, I didn't disconnect. Okay. Okay. So on the monthly, okay, I drew some zones. You'll see I did it from a monthly, okay, because I see them, but you'll see on all time frames they'll be much more clear, and we'll adjust with the market. So on the monthly you have a bearish engulfing. Okay, so we still have a lot of bearish momentum, but the volume of this candle isn't that big. Okay, it's not like a big bearish engulfing where we see a lot of. I think we will still have a lot of momentum to pull back to where, I don't know, 1490, 15, 1500. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, but so the monthly looks very bearish. Okay, now the weekly. That's what I was waiting. I was waiting this all week with Shane, and I talked to Shane about it. Okay, at first the candle was bearish. Okay, was consolidating here. Okay, and Friday everything was bearish, and I'm like, oh my god, this cannot close bearish, because if we close bearish below this support, it means that next week it's a broken support on lower time frames, and it means that next week we could have went even further, even to 1440. I was
Continue
looking.
bearish.
Yes, this wasn't good for me. Closing bearish on the Friday, the weekly candle closing bearish is not good for me, because I was looking for buys, right? And so I got stopped. It reversed. You saw a big liquidity grab. I got stopped. My 10% order in profit, obviously, and I was looking to re-enter, and I found a re-entry point on the 5 minute at that point, and gold just reversed and closed bullish on the weekly time frame, and that's good. It means it's just created a huge, massive support on lower time frames right here. Okay, so we have a zone here, here, and we have another zone here, which was 1455. Okay, on lower time frames, you'll see, guys, 1456, 1455, and we close bullish with a low volume. So it means that next week there's a high probability that we go back down here. Okay, till where, till when, I don't know. We're gonna create that weekly lower wick, because technically that's how market works, right? Or maybe till here, test this 1456, which would make a lot of sense. Come back down here, test 1456 again, this strong support, and reverse there, and continue bullish for the rest of the week. At least come back, fill this week's up here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, now we're on weekly. I'm gonna draw you another beautiful line here, and we're gonna adjust the market something like this. Okay, makes sense? Okay, I think it makes sense. Okay, so now we close bullish. Next week there's a high probability that we pull back, create a bottom wick, and go bullish. Okay, create same time at least a small monthly wick. Okay, then we create monthly higher upper wick. Okay, come back a little bit in the range, and maybe eventually by the end of December, it was all the reliefs, blah 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 blah. This monthly candle will eventually, I'll look to close bearish. Okay, but it's a monthly candle, man. How much days it will take in order to close that candle? It's gonna take over than 20 days. So you gotta think that over that 20 days, there's a high chance that we're gonna go further up and reverse, eventually have like a nice waterfall or more relief with the trade wars, blah blah blah, and all that shit. Fundamentally, I didn't do my homework yet fundamentally, but I'll do that tonight. But we're gonna do it today technically. Okay, what I see technically on gold, how technically we closed last week. Okay, so now we have bearish, bullish, bearish. Now this one closed bullish. It means we created support, and it's a strong support. Okay, and this has a low volume bearish. It's like kind of engulfed, but if I look at other charts, or you see, that's why I look always 2 charts. Okay, you see this one has a low volume. It's just the liquidity provider that I use, which I prefer, you know, for certain things on lower time frames when I search. Okay, but you see this one has a low volume, but this one still closed like a doji. So yeah, we're gonna go up. Okay, so let's do this now. I'm gonna go on the daily. Okay. Okay, that's where I'll start to use other colors for you in order so you can follow me up on how I
Back, you're using the wrong one. Back is 4 hours.
What do you mean 4 hours?
The current time frame you're looking at is 4 hours, not daily.
Yeah, but I think did I skip daily? Oh no, I didn't skip daily. I skipped daily. I did skip daily. Okay. So yeah, even on the daily, I see the same shit that I would have done, you know? We have resistance, some kind of resistance here. I mean, support here, resistance here. Actually, we broke. If I go on another liquidity provider, we're gonna have a wick here. Yeah, you see wick here, so it created some kind of resistance too. This is just like, anyways, I don't want to go more deeply in that. So we had a support here, okay, support here, resistance here, and now you see this daily how it closed. It closed above this freaking line that I just drew. Okay, someone can please tell me what that means? Disclosure on the daily.
Break the resistance.
No, it means broker resistance on lower time frames. So it means broker this resistance that was a like H1 or H4 major resistance, okay, and it broke. The daily broke candle. It closed above that line. So it means that the new structure just created a higher high, right? So we had higher low here, higher high, then we created a low here, then we created a higher high, right? So it means now lower time frames found the zone, okay, and it's trending towards upwards. Okay, so I see it on the daily. Okay, makes sense, right? If I go on H1, look, you see, we had support here, support here, support here, okay, some support here, okay, and we broke, created higher high, and we closed above this line. So yes, we have a new week. Yes, we will have a pullbacks. So that's what that's Ted. If someone watched the Friday's webinar, Ted told literally that people will start buying there. Yes, fundamentally, if everything correlates, yes, this is gonna go bullish. It's just gonna go bullish to 1475, 1480. Makes sense. But this has to still create a lower wick on the weekly or end the monthly candle before going further up, even on the daily candle, even for the daily. No, this daily has to pull back. Test this 1458 or 1460 area before going further up. So if you expect this break and retest here, no. This is break and retest further down here before continue going up. Okay, so that's why be careful, and that's why it's a new week, new months. Okay, what you gotta do is be patient the first 2 days. Don't get caught up in the buyers fake out market or sellers too much fake out market. Okay, always technically, market has to pull back in order to grab that liquidity in order to push up. We saw it literally right here. Okay, we saw this everything this happened in 30 minutes, and this moved literally, okay, like for 100 something pips, 100 to 120 pips. Okay, so if he was here, okay, and you know, you will know, like, let's delete this now, and we're on H1, so I'm going to draw something cleaner. Okay, I'm going to adapt to the market. Okay, I'm going to change these colors for you guys. Okay, let's do something different today. Okay, so you see, you had a strong support, the liquidity zones here. Yeah, we literally had liquidity pool here. So everything that was going towards here was the liquidity pool, I call. Okay, that's where the big boys come in the play, and they go long, or they come here and they go short for a certain time. That's how the banks and institutions they enter. They enter at this kind of prices, 1456, 1480. Okay, for sells or buys. They don't enter in the middle. Never. They don't enter in the middle. That's only retail traders. That's people like you and me that will go in the market and scalp some kind of profits. Okay, how I like to trade, some people already know, I like to trade with high probability trades. Okay, something that will move literally like technically. Okay, like smooth technically. And now, if we look at gold, it's trending smooth and perfectly, because I was looking for buys happen. Because look, even fundamentally, we heard, oh, okay, optimistic, trade wars. We didn't fall further. We created that 1450. So I talked to this one friend that I have also on Instagram, and he trades cycles, okay, and he told me that gold right now it's on a 40 daily bottom. Okay, so what that means? It means that this is a cycle analysis. So every time gold comes to this price range 1450, okay, the price is going to reverse automatically for sure for a good pullback. Okay, because gold has no volume to go further down. Okay, not until it has more liquidity up there to fill that spot with market structure. Okay, so if you look the market structure, okay, gold has to retest at least 1490 for market structure. Okay, so gold has still this volume here to fill up before going further down. Okay, technically on the daily and weekly, that will make really a lot of sense, especially if what I just drew here, we created a double bottom, right? Makes sense. So gold literally is doing like something like here, like found a top, creating a bottom, found top, grabbed more liquidity, and now going further down. So, but it took more time. It's in here, right? You see this how it did trend. It did trend, but it took a lot of time because this is technically. But once you see something fundamentally, man, this just push ups the market like from here to here in matter of seconds or whatever. Okay, so everyone knows that fundamentals, they push the market literally like in 2 hours, 3 hours with a high volume, and every break retest that you will see on lower time frames, okay, is going to be this week's, right? So I'll talk to you about something here, okay? So everything that you see here, okay, is break retest, right? This break retest, this is a break retest, right, on lower time frames. But why it's you don't see it, like you don't see it here? It's because there's a lot of volume, man. There's a fucking lot of volume. Because look, if I go on H1, I was right. See, break retest here, break retest here. You see, it's doing break retests, break, break, retest here, okay? Then we broke, further pull back in order to again break and try to retest some kind to go further up, okay? So that's how you see, that's with a high volume, right? So that's high volume in the market. So that means there's a lot of liquidity. So market gonna trend like this, that you don't see them on higher time frames. You don't see that on H1. You'll see only bullish, 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 bullish candles because there's too much liquidity in order to trend like a real market. So all that is doing in literally like 1 hour, 2 hours fundamentally, okay? But let's see something like on 1 hour now, okay? See, market does break, retest, then we're gonna go break, retest, look, break, retest, break, retest, break, further pullback, like still a retest of this 100% retrace. Then look, break, retest, look here. See this one, it's a clean one. Break, retest. Then we have another one here. Yeah, break, retest. So market does trends, but it's also trends from zone to zone. So don't get lost now, okay? Market does market structure on H1s, okay, technically, when there's low volume, okay? Don't forget that. But it's also trends from strong zones to zones. And look, your zones are marked on the H4. I literally did this to you not too long ago, okay? Support, 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 resistance here. So yes, market, once it reaches here, it bounced a lot of times. So there's a high probability chance we bounce from here. So what I do is I will be here on 30 minutes and watch for this break retest, man. Market structure, break, retest, break, retest. You see, and I had another one here, right? We broke, retest. You see, that's where I got caught. That's where I lost money, right here. That's why I'm coming to here right now. That's where I got stopped twice last week on gold and I fucking lost money because I didn't tighten my stop losses, okay? And I saw this break, retest, and that I said, okay, it's enough. We grabbed liquidity here. Fuck, this liquidity was big, man. This liquidity pool was big, but no, man, market still freaking dropped till this zone 1453 again, okay? I re-entered here, somewhere here, okay? I re-entered market here again. It started going bullish, okay? I think I had my 30 pips, okay? I said, no, I'm gonna hold. Man, at least my stop loss was in profit and this pullback, man. This pullback so fast again. It just dropped and I'm like, oh my God, man. Are we
That's what happened on Friday, right?
Yeah, and I was
Friday
like,
morning around 8 o'clock.
yeah,
I got it the same with you.
okay.
I
And
watched
this
it, man.
guys. Yeah, and
but
you
I
know,
agree
Friday
with
is
GJ, I got it.
yeah, okay. Look, okay. So Friday, what happened is this happened. This big move down happened. Okay, like literally right here, and I was like, okay, we're Friday and we're dropping. It's the last day of the week, last day of the month. I don't know what's happening. I think I see sells right now. Like this might break this my zone 1453, right? So what I did is I went on the lower time frames, right? That's my best friends. My best friends are lower time frames at the zones. Everyone knows here by that, people that are close to me, okay? Once I saw this bullish engulf on 15 minutes, my entry was here. That's it. Double bottom, 15 minute engulf, entry here, okay? So this is like I said, we don't see them, but this is a break retest on 1 minute, okay? Just for fun, right? You see it? Break retest because there's too much volume. The volume came down so fast. It took 30 minutes to come retest this area 1453. I was right there on my computer, okay, at the office, and I saw this double bottom on F15, 15 engulf, okay, a lot of liquidity, a lot of volume, break retest on 1 minute, entry point. That's it. Now everything is in profit. I chill. I can take my money from the market, but I'm holding this, man. Last week, just by getting fucked in the market right here, okay? By getting fucked in the market right here with 2 orders that got stopped and this dropping further down, okay? and then again entering here, going further up.
I scalped that last week.
Yeah, man, this was on higher time frames. You see, guys, this. Okay, what I'm going to do is
I noticed that that engulfing right there, where we have that break retest. Right,
Mhm.
that's what I noticed engulfing, like right.
Sorry, Shane.
No, I said I noticed this engulfing right here. It engulfed this candle from here, so I just took a
Yeah.
small sell from here down.
The thing, what happened to me is this candle. So once this candle, this H4 closed bullish, right? I was looking for buys, everything that was here, okay? Because this was a confirmation that found support, right? But I got stopped twice. I don't know what happened. I was expecting too much, I guess. Stopped, then I re-entered, then I fucking stopped. Then I was, okay, I don't know, this is gonna go further down, and I stopped trading. I don't overtrade. Twice, I give 2 times a chance, okay? And I got stopped, man. And I was reanalyzing once this, let's say, we don't see this part, right? We don't see this part. So I was analyzing and I saw this rejection again here at the bottom. I re-entered, then went up, and look this liquidity pool again. Once it just went, look this wick, man. It's huge. It's huge. But now we have a huge H4 engulf here. So this is a high probability chance with a high volume that we need to go further up. We need to go further up because now it's gonna trend further up. Yeah. And look, I had also this ones. This was pretty simple. I think you saw it. Then we had another break retest here. So once you see this, like this was extra. Okay, I don't use fibs. I don't use trend lines too much. When I have when I'm sitting and I can draw them and just to see like extra confluence, I'll do it. But I'm very like zone to zone and price action trader. And look, this is a very clean pattern, right? We have 1, 2, 3 touch. We broke, we retested, retested exactly that zone again at 1453, and we just reversed. And I was there at M15, saw that engulf, break retest on M1, and I'm writing this down now. But here, this was a nice puckery from gold last week. So anyone has questions now to talk about something or analyze another pair?
Hey, I missed the beginning. What did you say in the beginning about, I guess, gold from where it currently is and where it can go?
Okay, so what I did, I recorded this webinar today, and what I'll do is I'll do the same. I'll post it on my YouTube for free completely, so you can review it. Okay, and that's exactly why I did it, is because some people were coming in late like you, so you don't miss what I said at the beginning. So what I did is I removed all my drawings and I started from A to Z because we had a monthly closure. So I went to see the price action of the monthly candle, the price action of the weekly candle. Then I went to the daily, and I fell down until M1 for my entries, where I was looking entries and some points, some strong reversal points from my zones that I marked from the weekly, daily, and H4 time frame. So that, as long as you do that complete all the time, okay, like I don't care. This is nothing. Drawing, like I always going to tell this over again. Drawing is become like a routine. It's an art. So you gotta see those things from the weekly, daily, H4. That's how you will become fluid on charts. That's how you'll see things that other people don't see. Okay. So yeah. So this is pretty much my analysis on gold for next week. Let's see where we'll go with that. Be aware of this trend line. Okay, so so once the price comes over here, you see there's a strong reversal point here. Okay, for next week when we'll go bullish. So this might be a strong reversal point. So we're gonna might just reject here, create another liquidity pool in order to break this 1475, because this is a huge huge zone. Okay, makes sense. Anyone want to talk about something? Analyze another pair, or look what GJ did. If this respects this resistance, we're gonna go further up. Okay, we're all good here. No
Yeah,
one
let's
has
go over DJ.
questions?
Let's go over DJ.
DJ,
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
let it try.
From down to bottom?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go over the same area with went bullish, and it's breaking that area of resistance.
So this was completely news, okay? Look the fucking monthly candle how it goes, man. Whoo! Shane.
Hey, you glitched out just now.
Yeah. Okay. So I said, look at how this monthly candle closed.
Yeah.
Like I would say, man, sheesh. No?
Yeah.
Bro, they're I think even Uncle Ted told about this. There's still a lot of range, man, to fill in. Market's just trending. It found a strong support here. Okay. But it took fucking months to break that support on lower time frames. Right?
I went online. I heard some people were saying it's something to do with Brexit, but then I was like, should I take a buy on this? So I was like, I go wait.
Yeah. So now it broke that range. So it's either we're gonna see a fake out back in the range, or we're gonna see continuation. Okay. So I don't want to really trade GJ for this week. Okay, like GJ is not in my top list, in my priority. Right now, is in my priority is to re-enter USD CHF that I got stopped twice last week. Yeah, like I had a bad week last week. So for some people who knows who don't, okay. But anyways, but you see, like I told you, like on the monthly time frame, you see we had a zone here, support, right? Strong zone. On the weekly too, you see on the weekly support. Okay, so what was this all about is just a range. Okay.
Yeah.
And market was just consolidating in a strong support area, something like where this happened. Okay, but just here. But now it broke. Look on the weekly how it closed. It closed above, and
If it
engulfed the previous weekly. Shish.
for me, if I see some sort of a retest on top of that zone or in that area, then I'll start to take buys on DJ up to the next zone.
Yeah, up to the next zone, which will be somewhere here.
Yeah, right in that area.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Right here. Yeah, I think it's a high probability. High probability. I'm not, like I said, I'm not looking anything on GJ. I'm not expecting. I don't want to do a lot of homework on Brexit. They've been doing too much fuckeries, and now I heard they want to re-elect their prime minister. But I think Boris Johnson is doing a great thing, and the other conservative party, not conservative party, but another party, whatever they have in the United Kingdom, is not too good, and a lot of people is for him, and like there's too much fuckery. So I have enough fuckeries on gold. Okay, last week, and for the next weeks we have also OPEC meeting, the 5th of December. Okay, so let's do some homework with me today. Okay. see, there's nothing that's coming out just yet. But I did saw a good article about OPEC meeting. What they're expecting? They're expecting a lot for oil. Yeah, you see oil output slips before. Yeah, I heard a lot about oil with Saudi Arabia and blah 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 blah. So they will be talking a lot about oil. So see, 6 oil slumps, but sets monthly gain ahead of OPEC meeting. Yeah, so there's a lot of homework to do. I'll do that tonight, sometime tonight. I'm just enjoying my weekend, putting my head psychology to another place before coming to this week and trying to stay the market, trying to have a positive week this week, even if it's Monday, new week, new monthly candle, but there's still opportunities to find. Something I want to talk about is USD-CHF.
Man, that struck me out too. Back.
Yeah, it struck me out, man. It struck me out hard.
Mm-hmm.
So now USD-CHF, okay, I entered here, stopped, set a stop loss here, okay.
You know what I noticed on that? If you go to the daily, right?
It filled all those fucking wicks, man.
Yeah, but I feel like it may reject.
Yeah,
See, I would think it had that big wick.
Look this, okay? Look this daily. Okay, we're gonna analyze this. That's what I'm gonna wait, okay? So I'm gonna put a sell limit, sell stop, I mean here, okay? I'm gonna play it safe this time, okay? Say sell stop here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
On the daily. Then I'm gonna have a fucking stop loss up here, 30 pips, okay? 30 pips, that's my maximum stop loss usually, okay, for my orders. And then I'm gonna write this down over here for 100 pips. That is 1 to 3, almost 1 to 4 risk reward. Because look, this one closed bullish in golf, but it didn't close really like above this week's, So it means like on lower time frame, it's like it closed at a support. You see, like support resistance. So it's like broke. See, it's like broke, but also a retest. So I'm gonna see like how the gap is gonna open, how the week is gonna open, but I'm gonna set my sell stops over here, okay? Because if this goes down, right, it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
You see this right here?
Break, retest to go further down, okay? So I'm going to
You see it right? You see it right there?
Yeah.
That one right here, the same area right here, just like that.
Yeah. Something like this.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Just come up slightly, ever so slightly.
Slightly like this.
No, right here, right beneath this last level of support. Hold on, right there. No, I'm saying keep it on the H1, but I'm saying that ever so slightly last area. Yeah, exactly. H1. So yeah, screen. Okay, stop right there. Right there. I'm saying the same area here, right where this did this whole entire area here. I'm saying if you go down to the lower time frames, let's see what happened from here down.
This year.
Uh-huh.
No, it's right here. Sorry, Shane.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
See, it did something. Yeah, exactly. So it did something like that small area, but I still need to see it like drop a little bit more beyond this zone down here, at least.
Yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, so this is how you find your break retest on lower time frames. But why you see them on lower time frames and not higher time frames? It's because of the liquidity at the present moment, right? Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
There's something people that need to put this in their heads. That's when there's a lot of liquidity. That's what market does. Okay, makes break retest on lower time frames, finds support, and it's trending like fast on lower time frames. But on higher time frames, it's just a freaking one bullish candle. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we were in it last week, like I was like, all right, I want to see what's gonna happen. But when I saw it broke that 900 zone, I was like, F this. I watched it. It went up a little bit more, right past this area, like right here, right past this area, like here. And once I saw this candle here, and then I saw this next one shot down, and I saw like this rejection, I was like, okay, I good. Because I kind of watched it. I think I kind of watched it until like about 10, 12-ish. I mean, between 12 and 1-ish, I watched it. And when I saw that, I was like, this could reject. Because I was like, it probably would have went right back to the zone. I was saying it probably would have went right back to that higher time frame zone. Like this area here.
Yeah, but you see, even the weekly, like, this is a fucked up thing, okay? Look at the weekly, man. This is a fucked up situation. Is it a fill of this range? Or is it a break retest of the zone? Huh?
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Good question, huh? But no, DXY aligns a lot with. Oh, actually, yeah. DXY aligns a lot with weakening dollar. I'm gonna see the dollar very weak, especially you see it here. Right. Maybe we have some still room to go further up. Maybe test again this zone one more time in order to start going further down. But we'll see. We'll see how everything forms.
Yeah, this is just about that. Yeah, possibly.
Everything in trading is all about time and time, because the bias can change in literally 2 seconds in market. Things in the market can literally change very quick. You need to just adapt to the market all the time at the moment present once you trade, right? So once you wake up in the morning at 6:30 a.m. during London session Eastern time, okay, and you go on your computer, your first thing is to be ready mentally to execute the right things, because you're adapting at the present moment to the market. Not what I did Sundays or backtesting my Saturdays. No. Doesn't work like this. It's what's happening literally at the present moment. Okay, what the price action shows you, what the candles shows you, what the technical shows you. That's what you're supposed to trade. You're supposed to trade what you see, not what you did last week, not what you thought was going to happen last week. Things in the market can change literally very quick. Okay. Yeah. So this is pretty much what I do. What I do. Maybe oil is in a good buy area. You see, I just opened oil and this brought me to the zone.
You buy it?
Yeah, because it filled this week. Filled this week. Oil is uptrend, bro. Oil is this is just a pullback. This is just a pullback, but let's see. There's OPEC like, I'm not trading oil, okay? Like, I'm literally like, I cannot be all over the place in trading. This is number one rule. You cannot be all over the place in trading, guys. Okay. Because that's where if you try to trade this pair, it's like having multiple girlfriends at the time. At certain time, you'll have difficult to manage all of them. Stay loyal to one, and she'll reward you all year long.
1 or 2.
Get used to her. Yeah, just 1 or 2. Yeah. You keep one main, and the second one sometimes, like DJ.
But there's there's one guy from Malaysia. He trade a lot of pairs, right? And once he got a positive result, He just closed everything.
Yeah, so he trades like multiple pairs at the same time, and once he sees like profits, he just closes everything at the same time.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not a good way, man. That's dreaming too much, you know. Like take
Yeah,
an
but he,
example.
he he did the fund manager, and then he got 31 million US dollar.
Yeah,
That's what he
but
did.
bro, okay,
It's good.
Will,
It's good.
okay,
He got the team.
yeah. The thing is that they have a probably a strong trading floor. They have scanners, okay. They have probably like softwares that do technical analysis automatically for them. I don't know. They have probably algos that running that they know that maybe this is a good buy entry. Okay. So all of these things depends, man. Of course, if I had a big team, man, and I had a shit ton of money, like over 1 million, I could build a strong trading floor where we have scanners, technical analysis, softwares, that everything does for us, and we're just sitting there at our computer and watching like 20 screens at the same time, waiting for that everything that correlates together in order to give that confluence point,
Can you do that?
I
I'll be
can
waiting.
see.
I'll be waiting. I'll be
Honest,
waiting for one software can do that, so I can just. All right.
that's too much. Will, that's too much. I prefer like Ted. Like Ted or Raj. You come and you execute trades here and there. It's much easier. This is just
But
extra money.
yeah.
Because I
You
saw
read have Have you read history about Ted? Read about history about Ted? Have you read it?
yeah, yeah. He used to work the big institution banks before.
Yeah,
Yes.
I read it, everything in Baby Pips forum there.
Oh yeah, about Ted.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I didn't know that was that. Yeah, I don't go to baby forums.
Yeah, I do some research. I just have a look and then have a read. Oh yeah. Some people like, some people don't like. So, yeah, everyone have history. So I
Yeah,
just
everyone have history. Yeah, of course. And eventually you want to be that history. So in order to be that history, man, the more time you put into the charts and things like that, the more um, you'll
obviously.
become good at it, right? This is something I want to talk about, right? Here, I'm gonna meet you. Okay, this is something that I wrote in the WSA not too long ago. Is once you come to the markets, right? You're only been 6 months or just a year in the forex markets, and you expect I don't know, you expect to make a lot of money or become very expert after 6 months or 1 year. Doesn't work like that, because if you do go if you go to school and you try to study for a certain degree, or like a technical school, or like a professional school, like even a hairdresser, you don't become an expert after 6 months, right? Or a year, or even after 2 years. You will still learn, you'll do mistakes, and you'll learn from your mistakes, right? Makes sense. So that's the thing with forex. You don't become expert. I'm not an expert. I became a good trader, but I'm not an expert. I'm still far from there, and I've only been in this industry for 2.5 years, right? And I still have a long way to go, right? In 5 years, it's gonna be even much easier, and maybe my plan is going to change, and I'll adapt to my plan, right? So
Yeah.
the more time you put in, okay, the more expert you'll become. You don't become a lawyer after a year. You gotta go to 4 years before becoming a lawyer, okay? Same thing with forex.
Indeed, I agree.
You agree, right? Right, Will? So
Yeah.
you don't become an expert after 6 months, man. You don't become a mechanic. You cannot repair cars. You don't know everything about cars in 6 months, man. Same thing with forex, man. It's the same thing, man. The more time you
Yeah.
put in your craft, in your passion, like your work, the better you'll become, man. It will start become fluid and much easier.
Exactly.
Man, Will, where you are, man? You have like a background noise. Are you partying, man? It's partying badly.
I got a storm outside.
No, there's a big storm. You're on the phone, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I'm on the phone.
Yeah. Busy man. So okay, before we close this up and I go like do other stuff, is anyone has any other questions about something that we can go through and over again before ending the session? No. Okay.
What broker you guys use? You.
Me, I use right now. I'll be going back to Vantage FX.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be going back to Vantage FX. But right now I use IC Markets. Okay, and I used to use QOT FX, the Q's broker, until
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
All right. No more questions.
Yeah.
Thanks
Right.
for the
No questions. Yeah. Okay. Talk to you soon,
Yeah.
Will, and other.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy for setting up a broker to my country, and then I just got the as agent exchanger for my country. So it pretty much a lot of stuff going on within two or 3 weeks. Yeah, but I'm okay. I'll be alright by next week. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. It was nice talking to you, Will, and talk to you soon, and see you soon, man.
Yeah, I see you in Bali.
Okay.
All right then.
Hey, my internet didn't crash today.
The snow hasn't come.
Yeah, the snowstorm didn't come today. Okay. Shane, you have something to say?
Yeah, let's go over GJ again.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna go back.
And you, yeah, okay.
All right.
You're still recording too, back.
Yeah, I must stop this.
All right. See you guys.
All right, take it easy.